Yeah. The old self is a. Look at them fucking clouds, bruv. The old self is like a. It's an entity. It doesn't want to die. And because it's programmed, somehow it's programmed. It doesn't want to die. Today, two events happened for me. Mind you, I was recording this video before, and my old frequency, my old self, my old identity recorded it, and the mic wasn't on. I hadn't activated the mic, and in my head, that was the most authentic I'd ever been on the TikTok video, right? Cool. So anyway, on my affirmation list, this is still relating to what happened to events earlier. There's G63, silver platinum G63, and a black Ferrari. Not necessarily that I want them, but the goal is to see if I can then manifest them into my experience, right? And I have been, but today it was even more accurate. I crossing the road. Before I cross, there's a black G63. The number plate is 9797. My favorite number is 7, and 9 is a very special number to me. The meaning is something else. Okay, cool. And then I visualized I want to see the silver one, so I always put the color of the one I want on the one I'm seeing, which is the silver one. And then then you maybe visualize it as 777, quad 7. And then as I cross the street, it's as I cross the street 10 minutes after I'm walking down, I figure let me go and get some fucking lean. Go to the pharmacy. Before I even reach, there's a white Ferrari, quad 7, and a 6. And at that point I was like, maybe it's just, it's flow, should trip over it too much. We're manifesting, it's good. Then I was listening to William Donahue. How do you say his name? William Donahue? Whatever the fuck the nigga's name is. Okay. And he was trying to say a word. He wanted to say hallucinogenic. Hallucinogenic. And we were both struggling to say it. He's on the audio. I'm listening to him, and we're both struggling to pronounce it, just like now I'm doing. And then we eventually said it at the same time. That's when I was like, no, this shit ain't real, guys. This is a fucking simulation. We're in a fucking computer. It's too systemized, it's too mechanistic. All of these things, like the laws of the universe, it's too perfect. It's too perfect. It's not only simulated, it's systemized. There's a system to it. Within that system, we can innovate, but we cannot innovate beyond that system. What does that sound like? Fucking computer, guys. Which means that whatever you were to do, if you were to follow the system, it's gonna fucking work. Which means that you're not even you. You're like malleable. You're just like a blob, and you can shape it any way you want. So there's not even a point of stressing yourself about, do I look hot? Am I this? Am I that? Am I good enough? Because it's not even real. The fact that you're even here walking, the shit isn't real, bruv. It is not fucking real, bruv. It's better just let it go. I'm gonna try and practice some other experiments tomorrow and see how that goes and give you feedback. Later.